Not getting girls because you're too boring. That is literally it. If you weren't boring, you would get girls. Now let me explain this a bit further. Last year, I used to look like quite good. Like I would get told that I was like an 8 or 9 out of 10 by like a few good people. Like I mean, like girls as well. And for some reason, I still didn't get girls. Now I was confused because I was like, well, I look good, so I should get girls. And there was a few instances where I would go up to girls and they would actually seem interested in me. And then I've told this story before. I would ask them two questions and two questions only. How old are you and what's your Snapchat? They've heard that 4,000 times, right? So you need to like do something that sets you apart from people. Stop being boring and stop being bland. That's literally it. And you will get girls. I've noticed that since I've started doing one thing a week that's quite interesting and like adventurous, right? So what I'm gonna tell you to do is so simple. Set out one day a week, a Saturday or Sunday preferably. Don't do it in the middle of the week because in the middle of the week you should be like focused on your work tasks and your big tasks like YouTube or something like that. But one day a week, go out and do something adventurous that you can then tell people that you did. So I'm trying to give an example right now. Just go to like a restaurant in the biggest city near you, like the biggest city in your country. Just go to it. Go to a restaurant, like the best restaurant there, and order like some coffee or something like that. Sit there, go to the most successful person that you can find, and ask them questions on how they got successful. That's what you could do, and then you could learn from that. Or you could also just go into like a massive hike, like just go on a massive hike with by yourself or with your boys. Bring some food and just spend the day up trying to hike. Do something interesting. Stop being bland. That's the reason why you're not getting girls. Ever since I started, like literally ever since I started implementing what I just said there, I've started getting more girls, and I'm not even focused on girls. Like I'm getting girls messaging me on Instagram through these videos, and I look like shit right now. Literally, it's 4:30 a.m. right now. I've literally just woke up. I don't even went in the shower and nothing. I've just started recording. That's been the case for about 4 days now, and I'm getting girls because I'm actually charismatic and I'm doing something interesting. The reason why you're not getting girls is because you're boring. Now, I'm not saying you're ugly because you don't get girls. Because I looked good last year and I didn't get girls. So if you've went in this looks maxing journey, right? If you went in the looks maxing journey and you're still not getting girls, it's because you're boring. You don't live a boring like you don't live like an interesting life. I'm not calling you boring by yourself. I'm calling your life boring. Like you might be an actually interesting person, but whenever you're talking to girls, you're asking them two questions: How old are you? And what's your Snapchat? Or what's your phone number? So I'm not actually calling you boring. I'm calling your life boring. You most likely you wake up and don't do anything, or you wake up and you go to school and you come back and watch YouTube videos, or you might go to the gym or play football or something. That's not interesting to a girl. Like think about it like that. Like whenever you're asking someone, like whenever you're first talking to someone and like you want to be their friend, you're basically asking them if they want to join your life. What makes them join your life? Like what makes them want to join your life if you just wake up and just play video games or like wake up, go to school, come back, go to the gym and then go to sleep? What's so interesting about that? Why would they want to join that? Anyways, that's what I wanted to say. That's why you're not getting girls, not because of how you look. Well, it could be because of how you look. If you're actually like genuinely ugly, start the looks maxing journey, and then whilst you're on the looks maxing journey, you could also develop like some interesting traits and learn about charisma and stuff like that. That's literally what I've been doing. I've been starting learning about charisma and like how to attract people, not just men, sorry, not just women, just like men as well. How to attract people to be friends with you because it's important. If you're boring, no one's gonna be like no one's gonna want to be friends with you. That's why like you probably have friends who got into self improvement and then they just became boring because all they talk about is self improvement and like monk mode and stuff. You don't want to be that guy, and most likely if you don't have any friends right now, the same thing happened to me. I used to have tons of friends, and then I went in self improvement, and then I lost all of them because all I talked about was self improvement and monk mode. And then I stopped doing that, and I've actually got friends that are on self improvement, but their whole thing is in self improvement. They like also do interesting things. So yeah, if this video helped, make sure you subscribe because I like making these videos. They're so much better than the edited ones. I feel like I could just talk much more sense because I'm just talking about what comes to my mind. But anyways, yeah, enjoy your day. Whenever you're seeing this, it'll be later on. I'm recording this at 4:30 and uploading them later, by the way. if you're wondering why I'm not uploading during the day and I upload at night, but I'm sitting here 4:30 a.m. But anyways, yeah, love.